Thank you. Craig Carr. I'm the author of the Ethical Selling and Persuasion series, international speaker and internationally licensed business coach and sales trainer. So I get to travel in some pretty cool circles, sharing some of the biggest stages around the world and hanging out with some pretty cool people at the top of their field. And Sydney O'Sullivan's one of those people. We've crossed paths a few times. Through the course of some of my work, I've kind of put on the back burner the book, and it's assumed by certain spheres that we get to travel in that I already have a book, and embarrassed to have to admit a few times, no, I actually don't. Kind of got the feeling it's in my head, but just not on paper. So it was a good opportunity to talk to Sydney, understanding what she's doing now, and see if we can streamline that process and make that happen. It's a no-brainer. If you've been putting off writing a book, then why? I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Don't put it off anymore. It's not necessarily easy, but there's a process to it. So my recommendation would be, as probably anything that you're going to do, if you're going to do it successfully in business, go with somebody who's already proven the model, somebody who's already proven the concept and is doing it. So Sydney's the real deal. I only work with coaches who are the real deal, that have proven over time, when the industry's up, when the industry's down, that they've got the goods. So don't waste time, don't waste money with the wrong people in any area of your business coaching. But when it comes to writing a book, there's only one person to talk to. Reach out to Sydney O'Sullivan, the one and only.
Thanks, Craig.
Well, deep down, I've always wanted to write a book. And I had never told anybody, and I always just thought, no, I can't do it. And it was always just hidden. And then when I met you at a one-day workshop, she said about her book. You did. And I thought, oh my gosh, that feelings came up, and I just thought, this is the girl for me. I'll be able to write that book. I had no idea what I was going to write about, but it was just something inside me. So I saw you, and you gave me, wow, I can actually do that. Yeah.
And how do you like the system I've set up for, getting you clear? Yeah.
I'm one of those that has to read it and go step by step by step. And where do you start writing a book? At the end, whatever. And so it was really hard work, but it got everything out of my mind down on paper. And by the end, I had a title, I had the chapters, I knew exactly what I was going to write about, and it did take me weeks, but it was excellent. It really, otherwise if I just started, I wouldn't have known where to start. But this just gave me step by step by step how to go through it. And I've got them that chapter. And I like that piece, and I put that there. So I've done a lot of research and a lot of, so I know if you're really serious about writing a book, and this is not just one, we've all got a few in us now, and I've written down a few titles, and it's just come and just experience it. It's wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Wendy.
Thank you so much. Yes.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm Tracy from Hong Kong. I am doing personal branding for 3 years almost. And just early this year, I wanted to refocus my business, look at more income stream. And then I want to bring in more high ticket clients. And that's why I was thinking, maybe I should also realize one of my dreams is to get my book published. And that's why I'm here. Focus on my message and then get the why and then instead of the how. So I need to refocus everything and position myself and be more, I would say, clear in my offering, and then to close the deal. So that's something I haven't been doing much, to be honest. I've been humble or even fear for selling myself. So I need to get across that. Very cool. And bring your mind, bring your laptop, but also bring the space, so then you can take everything in and then execute it up. I think whoever wants a shift in their in the mind and then want to escalate the business or build an authority, or actually escalate your personal brand. So because I think the book now is more powerful than business card or profile, because you can show it and you can talk about it, and it generates naturally streams of income coming ahead.
I'm Kerry Norris. Currently I'm a dental nurse, dental practice manager and property investor and emerging coach and author. Well, actually, I'm already a published author, aren't I? Yeah.
You are. You're already a best-selling published
Yeah, I am
author.
a best-selling-
Yes.
Yeah, Sydney helped me get there before, and the biggest value that I've got out of this is the reconnection with what I want to do, and that I absolutely can do it, because when you leave it sitting there for a little while, those doubts start to creep in. All those doubts that stopped you getting started in the first place. I'm back in the game. You said earlier, Sid, there's lots of information out there, but how much of it is good information? And I come from a completely different industry. I don't know where to look. I don't know what's good and bad. But when you tell me, I know it's good. So, yeah. And there's huge value in knowing you're on the right path instead of on it might be okay, but it might be really bad. And that can be hugely costly. So, great value. Just to know that you're not going to go down the wrong path. If you are wanting to get a book out, and if you're serious about getting a book out, not just thinking it might be a nice thing to do one of these days, but if you really want to do it and get it done well and fast and with huge support, because there is no question that is too stupid to ask, because I've tried to ask the most stupid question. It's just a no-brainer. It's a quality place to come. Sydney and her team will look after you, and so available, not distant, absolutely available for everything. So.